Hello. I hope that I've set everything up correctly. Hello, hello.
Well, howdy, folks. I'm Alex McKenna, and I play the no-nonsense outlaw Sadie Adler in Red Dead Redemption 2.
And I'm Ned Luke, aka Michael DeSanta from Grand Theft Auto 5. You know, the lovable rogue.
Lovable.
Well, in his own way. Anyway, if you haven't heard, we're hosting a future game show at Gamescom presented by Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Now, we're gonna crack open the vault and show you guys some of the hottest trailers and
This is
deepest
gonna be
dives.
awesome.
Including, but not limited to,
Greedfall 2,
Spine,
Exoborn,
and Civilization 7, of course.
of course. It will be in and out in 90 minutes, and you'll be the richer for
Should
it.
turn
So join us on August
audio
21st, 10
down.
p.m. CEST to see it all go down live.
And maybe set a reminder on YouTube so that you don't miss it.
Hey, you forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure the future game show isn't one of them.
Oh. Let me play that again.
Howdy, folks. I'm Alex McKenna, and I play the no-nonsense outlaw Sadie Adler in Red Dead Redemption 2.
And I'm Ned Luke, aka Michael DeSanta from Grand Theft Auto.
How about
5.
now? How's that sound?
The lovable rogue. Lovable. Wow, in his own way.
A bit higher.
Anyway, if you haven't heard, we're hosting
How
a
about
future
that?
game show at Gamescom presented by Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Now we're gonna crack open the vault and show you guys some of the hottest trailers and deepest dives.
Including, but not limited to,
Greedfall 2,
Spine,
Exoborn,
and Civilization 7, of course.
of
A
course.
little more?
It will
Okay.
be in and out in 90 minutes, and you'll be the richer for it.
How about
So
now?
join us on August 21st, 10 p.m. CEST to see it all go
Okay.
down live.
How about that?
And maybe set a reminder on YouTube
How's that?
so that you
Is that
don't
okay?
miss it.
Hey, you forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure the future game show isn't one of them.
Okay, cool. That's all good. Right, it starts in 3 minutes. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, me too. I really can't wait to see all the new releases as well. It's gonna be fun. Gonna get to see them all. Alright, let's put it up on my story that we're live. I can put it here. Do, 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 do. Okay, 2 minutes to go. I'm still 26 in my bio. Oh dear, that's not good. It doesn't say 26 for me. Oh no, it does there. Right, okay. Let me change that. I'm just gonna get rid of the age entirely, I think. From the UK. Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. correctly. Not management. No, yeah, that's fine. Submit. Submit. Okay, that should all be good now. I'm just waiting for them to get started now, and yeah, it'll be all cool to get going. I was 26 in my bio because that was the last time I streamed, so it would have been almost 3 years ago. It's pretty crazy. Hello. How you doing, Petra? I'm just waiting for them to start the game show. It's gonna be really cool. Thank you, thank you. It's been a long time coming, but the second that I can do content creation full time, I think I'll come back to streams to play some games, do casual streaming, the whole lot. Yeah, me too. I'm glad you made it. I think I did the restream correctly. I don't know how to check if I'm live on YouTube. I connected both. Oh yeah, I am live. Cool. So it worked. Fantastic. Cool. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's a nice little backdrop that I created. I like the little bodacious sign over there. You can see it a bit better now. But yeah, this room won't be here forever. So, new one coming soon, as we planned. Hello, Ed. How you doing, brother? It's been a while since I've done something like this, eh? But yeah, I'm glad it worked too. So it's cool to know that I can now stream simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. That's what simultaneously means. So nice, just over-explained. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long time. But yeah, it'll be cool. How are you doing, Ed? You must be having technical issues. Or maybe I should restart it, just in case. Just for you. Hey. I'm curious if they'll push the front page. Yeah, me too. It'd be awesome if they did that. Get some little bit of growth on the Twitch. Be really cool. To move that out the way slightly. I think it said they were starting at 8:30. I'm pretty sure it said that. But oh, made me jump. Have you tried Spectre Divide yet? I have not, no. Lunch money. Thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, it scared me as well. It was so loud in my ears. Maybe I should turn it down a little bit. What is Spectre Divide? Is it a Smite 2? I swear Smite 2 was already out. Yeah, I swear Smite 2 was already out. Was it not? Jan 2025. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's gonna be cool though, but it's gonna be toxic as hell as usual. Like, there's a reason why I left left playing that game for a long time. I went on Smite a few months back after having quite a few years off, and I remember I was doing well. Like, we won the game, and they were still so toxic at every point throughout the game. It's like, bro, we're winning, and we won. What's the issue? Yeah, it's true. Every game is toxic. Less drama. Yeah, that's fair. You should give Valorant a go. That's not toxic at all. Try League. Yeah, League is, yeah, that's a whole other gang. It's, yeah, I mean, my friend that lives with me plays League, and he can vouch for how bad it gets sometimes. I hear him doing it as well. He's no better. He's a typical League player. Roblox isn't toxic. I don't know. I feel like there's some areas of Roblox that's toxic. There's a lot of scamming that happens in that game. I can single-handedly win a match and still get moaned at. This is it. That right there is what Smite is like. That's the reasoning behind Smite. It's the reason why you play. Valo is just full of weird, sad e-boys. Yeah, I'll agree to that. Yeah, it's either sad e-boys, like trash British guys that think they're above the world, or uwu girls. That is Valorant. Is this gonna make me jump again? They keep on like starting the music and then stopping it. Give me a new. Now I'm. You almost caught me off guard. I'll have to skip that one. That's a. That's an off-camera kind of thing. You've changed for the better. Yes, I agree. Soft Patreon. Yeah. That's what you have to do. That is exactly it. Subs for. Nah, I can't sell myself for that. It would be funny. Someone would clip it though. Can guaranteed. And I'll then never have to live that down. It'll be what it will be. It'd get leaked, so it really would. And then my IRL friends would never shut up about it. They'd constantly play the video in front of me. Like, I couldn't live like that. I could not. You know, it's really weird, right? Just because I'm just talking and there's no one here, like physically, and I'm just reading and obviously talking to you guys. But I forgot how weird this feels, just sat in a room talking to myself. But yeah. I mean, when this starts. I mean, I can see that they've got presented by Civilization 7 there. I used to love those games. I think the last one I played was 4. It was really a lot of fun. Very good strategic game. Yeah, it takes a while to get used to. I remember Ed back in his day was amazing at it, but he barely streams now. I mean, I don't, unless I just am oblivious to getting the notifications. But I haven't seen him pop up on Twitch for a while. But no, he was very good at it. We used to stream back in the day together, played Dying Light together. That was fun. Oh, and waiting for Ed to climb things was it took too long. Maybe it does start at 9 then. Maybe they were just getting everything ready for 8:30 to then control us and start at 9. But no. It is what it is. It'd be cool. Oh, Petra, I changed the contact email as well on Twitch, so that should be all sorted now. I need to add the other, what's it called? Social media bits, but I need to find that design, because I designed all the, like, little banner things a long time ago. I need to just find that original AI file for me to add YouTube and TikTok on there as well. True, I could do it in the About Me section. Yeah, that works as well. Wait, do I have... Wait, do I still have the Ko-fi thing on here? Ugh. I don't think anyone ever used this. Oh my god, there's an really old photo of me on that as well, without a beard. Should get rid of that. Yeah, we're gonna remove that one, that's for sure. How do I remove that? I'll figure it out after the stream. Donate to Ko-fi from me. I think, yeah, it would have to cost a lot more than just a little coffee, man. Because... That email that I forwarded to you earlier looks really cool. Yeah, it was at 9. I knew it. I knew it, but it was odd though, because on the loading screen it said that it was then starting at 8:30. But they were just preparing, I guess. At least we got some music now behind it all. Can you hear the YouTube? Okay, is it too loud? Or because I did turn it down. Maybe I should turn it back up a bit. Hard to say before they start. Yeah, that's fair. "19 minutes. Welcome to the Future Gamer Show at Gamescom." You know, I've never been to like a game event or anything like this, so it'd be really cool to go one day. Well, not even like E3 or anything like that. So I missed all the opportunities when it was like huge at E3. Because I believe they cancelled the last one because there wasn't anything to announce at the time. Or they didn't get the funding for the space that they wanted, or something like that. No, it was Sony backed out of it, that was it. And then Xbox shortly did after that. And then Nintendo did their own thing instead of being at E3. Yeah. Sad, but it is what it is. I wonder, do I still have... well, there's so many different settings on this now from when I last used it. I used to have the rewards, the power-ups. Oh my god, take a shot is on there. We need to get rid of that. I don't want to have to take a shot. Yeah, that was it. Everyone was backing out, so it was just the PC part left. I mean, I wouldn't mind watching the PC stuff or going to see it, but if that was the only thing there at a big convention like E3, I understand why people wouldn't want to go. I still have my old emotes on this as well, it's cool. One thing about OBS when I started streaming, I remember before, like it would bring up the chat and a few other settings. It didn't do that when I was streaming to restream. So I just have Twitch open on my stream just to make sure that I can see the chat as well. But I don't know how you get those things just in OBS. Because it'd be cool to be able to see both YouTube and also Twitch in the chat. Because I saw that you had that on your stream. So maybe for the next one, we'll look into that. Is there any kind of like plugin I have to get for it? Because I had to do that for the chat to be appearing in the live chat. How does that actually look? Oh, it looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Whoa, Jesus Christ. That was so loud. Why are they doing this to me? It scares the shit out of me every time. Hey, Matt, how you doing, bro? Thanks for the follow. We're at 197. So cool. Almost at 200. I remember when I used to stream, I got to affiliate, and then life went a bit crazy, and I just stopped streaming. I don't know if I still have the affiliate or if it disappears eventually. I think I still have it. Are they like testing this out, or are they just trying to scare the shit out of me every single time? Do you have any idea what games they'll be showing here today? Really interested. Because I have no idea. I didn't even like check or anything like that. Any kind of information about this, because I wanted it to be like a semi-surprise, I guess. But I've never watched Future Game Show before. This would be really cool. I have watched other ones though, but not from this particular one. Go to docs. Oh, chat. Oh, okay. Okay. To be honest, we could just do this. But then I've got the chat here anyway. Does the live chat on the side look a bit odd to you? Is it like broken? It looks a bit... It needs a crop at the top. Well, it's literally set to be that correct size, so I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it'll do for this time round. But thanks for helping me get that chat up, though. That's very helpful. I can now see everything much more clearly. Yeah, it's not that bad. Could be better. Next time we'll get it all sorted, that's for sure. Because I used the, I think it's called Stream Elements to get it sorted. Yeah. It does the job. In a way, I guess. See what people are saying here on the chat. Pokemon Legends, Spider-Man 2 DLC. Oh, that would be really cool. Because I finished Spider-Man 2 not too long ago. Awesome game. Really enjoyed that. I need to platinum it now, though. I platinumed the first two. Miles Morales was really cool. Some people are saying Lies of P. That already came out. Is there going to be an addition to that one? Wow, people really want the Pokemon Legends game. Some guy put Pokemon is not that important. Bruh, I grew up with Pokemon. It's important. It's an easy plat. Yeah, I agree. The Miles Morales was, funnily enough, one of my first platinums. Because I never really care about getting platinum on games. I just kind of enjoy the game. I'll play through it, and if I like it, I like it. And it was only when I played Miles Morales, I was like, oh, this game is awesome. I feel like I need to do it justice by getting the plat. And I played it for 4 days, completed it twice, and got the plat. I don't know if that's sad or impressive, but yeah, it was cool. I really enjoyed that game. I like the skill tree element of it as well, where they had different abilities for him and different sort of moves, which was really cool. A Pal World Battle Royale. I never played Pal World. I was, as a Pokemon fan, I was just like, Pokemon with guns is a bit odd. Will we get a GTA 6 trailer? That is a good question. Will we? I don't know. I feel like GTA 6 isn't even a next year thing at this rate. They keep pushing it back so much. Someone put Bejeweled 4. My mom used to play that. That and Candy Crush. Those were her 2 games. Vacuum Cleaner Simulator. You know, I actually used to play simulation games, and they were really fun. Like the cleaning the car wash and the house ones, and Paint Simulator. They were really, like, therapeutic. Fortnite 2. I don't know what they could do differently. To be fair, like, when Ed mentioned Smite earlier, I have no idea what they can do to Smite 2. I feel like it's just going to be the same thing with better graphics. Ironing Sim VR. Oh, actually, that reminds me, I need to get some more games on my VR. My MetaQuest 3 is just gathering dust, because I haven't got any games for it other than Beat Saber at the moment. Yeah. LMA, how you doing? Yeah, bro, I agree with you. To be honest, I hate Twitch ads. It's always like when I've just typed something as well, and then I'll hit enter, and then I'm like given 3 ads, so I don't even get to see what the Twitch streamer says. That honestly bugs the hell out of me. But then again, we should just, yeah, I mean, I have an ad blocker on the majority of things, but I turn it off to help support some of the streamers. But is what it is. Beat Saber is good. Like, I'm sometimes good at it, and then other times it goes too fast, and I feel like I'm just like fleeing like a fish. It's it must look ridiculous if anyone sees. I mean, I did one video on it, but like when I'm in like super panic mode, it gets way worse. Like my arms go everywhere, and then it suddenly tells me that I've lost. Flappy Bird Part 2. Damn. I used to be addicted to Flappy Bird. And then when they deleted it off the App Store and I still had it on my phone, I'd be like, oh, I'm so cool because I have Flappy Bird still, and you don't. It was really sad. The Boys and MMORPG. That would be cool. Someone needs to make that. That would be really cool. A lot of people saying Lies of P. Is there going to be another game? I have that on my Xbox, but I never actually played it yet. It's the Dark Souls Pinocchio game, if I remember correctly. A strip stream? You know, I'm afraid not. Not this time. Next time, maybe. Who knows? If there's a bit of alcohol in me, maybe one sock will come off for you. But, not this time, brother. Next time. Next time. Spirit of the Samurai. Bloodborne 2. I don't know some of these games that they're recommending in the chat. A Skylanders game. Was that back on the Wii? The little figures that you had to put on like the, what was it, like a little plaque? And then they went into the game. That was actually kind of cool. I do wonder if there's going to be any new Souls games. I have quite a few friends that enjoy playing those types of games, and they would go nuts if a new one came out. Elden Ring 2, could you imagine? Bloodborne 2. Oh, is that coming out? To be honest, I don't really keep up with game releases too much these days. That's really loud. God damn. If I turn this down for me, does it turn it down for you guys? Owen, thanks, brother. Good to see you in. Hope you're doing well. Got 3.5 minutes until the game show starts, so this will be really cool. Oh, it's not? Oh, okay. I think your desktop audio or alert audio is turned up. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. I think that sound is the alerts, but I have no idea how to turn that down. That is insanely loud. Hello, Carl. Welcome in. Yeah, it is the alerts. How do I turn down the alerts? That's crazy. Hello, mate. Oh, and you didn't have to do that. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. OBS audio should have a slider for alerts. I've got the audio input capture and the desktop audio. Maybe there's another one that I need to add in then. Jesus Christ, that's so loud. That's outrageous. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Hype train. It's so loud in my ears though, guys. Like I mean, we don't need to do that. It's all good. We can just chill and watch this together. We don't need to kill my ears. It's bro, tell me about it. I literally can't see a setting anywhere for this, or even to add another audio option. Oh, 1 minute to go. I can't see. Yeah, I don't see anything for alerts. Any stream professionals in here? No OBS? I literally just see the audio input capture and then my desktop audio, nothing else. Just mute. Yeah, just do that, bro. Anytime you hear it, just turn it off. Do you have a source for your alerts? I do not. That's where I was looking. Oh, it's beginning. You know, I don't know which games we're seeing. I haven't done any kind of research into it, so it'd be really cool. Can you guys hear it okay?
By Sid Meier's Civilization 7. I'm Ned Luke, though. You might know me best as 2013's Father of the Year, Michael DeSanta from Grand Theft Auto 5. And I'm here today to run you guys through a boatload of exclusive video game news. But every big score requires partners in crime. And thankfully, I got one of the best in the business here. How you doing, Alex?
I mean, hi, Ned. It's so good to be here. Howdy to the folks at home. My name is Alex McKenna, and I played the ruthless outlaw Sadie Adler in Red Dead Redemption 2. Ned and I could probably deliver a mean seminar on virtual robbery, but we've got a red-hot haul of video game trailers to show you instead.
That's right, and over the next 90 minutes, you can expect world premieres, developer presentations, and gameplay deep dives on the most exciting upcoming games.
Yeah, we'll also have plenty to share about Civilization 7 as part of our collaboration with the team at Firaxis Games. But more on that later.
Yeah, for now, just do me a favor and be cool, all right? Get comfy, make sure you got a lot of popcorn within arm's reach because our first world premiere is coming up now.
Ooh. Here we go. Game hosts are so cringe. I think it's because we're British. Like we don't get like super emphasized like they do. Anyone have popcorn share? No. But if anyone does, feel free to bring it here. Ooh. Park on Mars? Wukong in his spacesuit. Mars Attracts. That looks fun. I'll get that game. 2025. Build your park. Who's going to build that park with me?
How about that for an opener? Mars Attracts is a park builder based in the Mars Attacks universe, and it's coming in 2025. So make sure it's on your wish lists.
Next up, we've got brand new gameplay from Spine, the Gun Fu action epic. Check out this trailer. Soundtrack by John Wick composer Le Castlevania.
Tensor, an autocratic
Yeah,
AI
no worries, man.
controlling our city. It took over the government and let the gangs tear the place apart. They've taken my brother. It's time to fight.
Redline, I got your back.
Yo, this looks cool.
Always.
This is giving me like Infamous Second Son kind of vibes. This is cool.
I never asked for this.
Getting a note ready to note down all the games that I want. No worries, see you in a bit.
Spine is coming to PC and consoles, so
Yeah,
get
that
it
looked
on your wish
awesome.
lists. And keep in mind that you can find all of the games featured in today's show.
Yeah,
on the
it does
official
remind me of
Steam
Control.
page. I mean,
I actually never
just
finished
type
that, but I enjoyed it.
Future Game Show
It's a good
into your
game.
search engine and
Played about
click
halfway
on our
through,
Steam page.
and then
Okay, well, this next
I don't know why I
game
didn't
is a
continue,
mixed
to be fair.
media shooter where players embark on an expedition to Atlantis. Let's
Ooh.
check out The Explorator.
Oh, is this going to be like a semi two-dimensional game? It looks like it. It's like that 2D bit 3D kind of style. This looks super cute, to be fair. What the? Well, that took a turn. What the? Huh? That just went from
The
like super
Explorator
cute
is coming
to
soon, but
absolute
there's a demo
mayhem.
on Steam right now if you want to check it out.
a demo.
All
I
right,
might have to play the
4X
demo.
fans,
I'm not gonna lie.
waited long enough. It's time for your
Questions
first
need to be
taste of
asked.
Sid
I
Meier's
agree.
Civilization 7.
What?
Let's
was
take
that?
a look at the first
Ooh.
live-action trailer.
Yes. I want to see this.
Throughout our history, ordinary people have done extraordinary things,
Oh, it's the lady from Game of Thrones.
illuminating our potential.
Yeah, bro, I agree. Someone was taking something, that's for sure.
They inspired movements, created the impossible and destroyed the indestructible. Ordinary people chose to change the world,
This is
chose
so
to
cool.
dream, to build, to hope, to always hope. And if there's hope for one of us, there's hope
Welcome
for
back,
us all.
bro.
Now
You
it's
missed a
your
really
turn
cool looking
to
game called
reimagine
Spine.
civilization
Check it out. And then you missed a really weird looking game.
and build
But,
something you believe in.
what was it called? The exploration kind of thing?
You may have heard a familiar voice in that trailer, and that's because Gwendolyn
That did look
Christie
cool,
will star as the narrator.
But
in
I didn't get any kind of
Civilization
gameplay from it,
7.
so I
Now
don't
let's
really
pass it over
know
to
whether
the
it's going to be good or
development
not.
team for even more exciting news about the game.
All right.
You never liked Civilization? I mean, it is slow. I'll give you that. But
Civilization
as
7
a strategy
has
game, I
been
really liked it.
a lift. We've been doing things that were much more challenging than we've ever had in the past. Ed came into this game, Ed Beach, the lead designer, with the intention of changing the way that we go about making a Civ game. He wanted to shift it slightly in one direction or the other, and make it so that our fans can't really lay out and predict exactly what we're going to be doing. One of his biggest disappointments is that every time we come out with an expansion pack, every time we're talking about a new game, inevitably our fans know what we're doing because it can fall into
really
a pattern.
appreciate all your help
They
as
know
well.
that eventually we're going to need a government here. They know that the game's going to work, X, Y.
I'm actually
field
really
C.
excited for this.
So
This
he
is
wanted
bring
to
back
change
bring
that
back
up.
a lot of
And with the
memories.
current design that he's delivering, combined with shipping on all platforms all at the same time, this was a lift for the team.
My name is Ed Beach, and I am the creative director for Civilization 7. I
Nice.
love historical strategy games, whether it's a board game or a video game. Love anything where there's a really detailed, involved map. So Civilization is the perfect game for me.
In Civilization, we're always trying to paint a positive picture of the world, highlight all of the great accomplishments that humanity has achieved and all of the different cultures across the world have achieved. That's still true in Civilization 7. We're still highlighting the best things about each leader, about each civilization, and about each time period in history.
As a lifelong history nut, I've always been drawn to the franchise as a means of playing with history and trying to recreate history, but also creating alt history. Both of them together really allow for a rich playground to overall learn more about history and its narrative.
We always want Civilization to be a snapshot of what you as a person and the empire you build to be.
I think I'm
this
gonna have to play
forward-looking,
Civilization after
beautiful,
this.
Shining
I miss it.
light on a hill. And I think that even rides even better with Civilization 7. I love the new mechanics of new cultures emerging. I love the idea that everything you build is multicultural now. Different cultures contribute to other cultures. Whether you want to or not, in the real world, everything you see when you look around you has been contributed to by multiple peoples and influenced throughout history
New
by
stream
multiple
game?
cultures.
It
I've
could
always
be.
loved that about
Could be.
Civ. I love the fact that it's a positive game. It's not a negative game. The whole game isn't about what's worse in humanity. It's about
When it
what's
comes
best in
out,
humanity.
probably.
Civilization
And,
7
I'll
still
give
has
it
a
go
lot
and
of the
stream
same
it.
gameplay that fans will know and love. So there's still a lot that's
See
going
how
to
it's
feel
changed
really
when I
familiar.
last
We're
played.
still highlighting the best things about each leader, about each civilization, and about each time period in history. But of course, we're spinning it in a new way and adding new gameplay systems on top of it.
There's a ton of cool new stuff, and you're going to have to learn it all. It's a lot, but we feel like we're teaching it to you as you go along. And when you really dig in, you're going to see how deep this thing goes. And we're excited to say and really believe that this is the biggest Civ experience that we have ever shipped out of this studio.
It's very similar to Catan, but a little bit different at the same time.
Sid Meier's
Yeah,
Civilization
they're
7
honestly
is
really
coming
cool.
to PC,
I like them a lot.
consoles,
And if you like
Switch on
strategy
February
games
11th,
where you have to really think about
2025.
what your next
We'll
move
have
is,
more from
they're, like,
Firaxis later in the show,
perfect.
including a special gameplay trailer, so stay tuned.
Our next game actually came out yesterday. So I imagine
Ooh.
some of you are already
Yes.
playing it, right? Probably raging at
I
bosses,
really
Googling
really wanna get
guides.
this
If
game.
not, this clip
Looks sick.
might just convince you. Here's the launch trailer for Black Myth Wukong.
Master, are there more good folks in the world or bad?
More good, of course.
Then why is there always suffering? And why do the bad folks always win?
Oh.
Because goodness without teeth punishes not. It only foments evil. Cleanse the world with blood and grow lotuses in it. That is your destiny.
Honestly, same, bro. I think I might wait like a month just so that they can like sort any like bugs and fixes. But yeah, it's gonna be a hard game, that's for sure. But I really want it. It looks so good.
Is my kind destined for extermination? You're driven by glory, not destiny.
So this is the face of the destined one. It will fit me just as well.
Bathed in blood, yet preaching peace. Oh, you immortals, pray enlighten me. What justifies your superiority?
Ooh, another spider. Wow, it looks so cool. Oh, it doesn't support ultralight. That sounds great. They said that? Oh. That is a risky thing to say. Damn. Most games that are AAA releases done. Oh. That really sucks, man. They should fix that.
Which is out now on PlayStation, Xbox,
You'd think they would have
and PC.
sorted ultralight.
By the way, if you're enjoying the show,
any of these games
head to the link on the screen and fill out that FGS survey to have a chance at winning an i5-powered gaming PC complete
i5
with an AMD Ryzen 7 CPU and GeForce RTX 4070 with over $1,500, baby.
Okay, another world premiere now. But if you watched our summer showcase, you
I never realized
know
that
already what it could be.
That's a real shame. I mean, I hope that that's not true, because obviously of how bad that is. My friend EJ loves these types of games. That was cringe. $1,500, baby. Let's go. I've never really been interested in these types of games. I'm not a big fan of two-dimensional games, but that's this kind of adventure style. You're gonna sell the ultra-wide? How much? Let me know.
Well, that
I'm actually
was
in the market.
your first look at Croak, an indie platformer from developers who worked on Cuphead and Rick and Morty. It's coming soon to PC, so you can add it to your wish list now on Steam.
Hey, we're taking a look at Monaco 2 now, the sequel to the indie co-op heisting hit from 2013.
It's all about the joy of improvising when your best laid plans inevitably go awry. But we wouldn't know anything about that, would we, Ned?
No, absolutely not.
It's really cringe.
I am a man who wants
But
it
I
all.
like it.
Money, power, respect. But do you know what I want most of all? I want Monaco. Right, let's go over the plan one last time. Today's heist,
34.
like every
That's
heist, is
I
another
have two
step
27
toward
inches,
the
and I
prize.
really want
So
at least a 30, maybe a 38 actually.
Cosmo
I think that'd be a
will
really good size for
distract the
this.
guards with her darling pooch. And Cicero will make sure they nap after playtime.
Yeah, this isn't my style of game either.
Find Johnny the time he needs to shut down the machine. If the plan goes awry, no matter, Una will keep it on track.
4K 32. To be honest, I just want like 240 hertz. That'd be awesome.
And we'll walk away one step closer.
I've only got 144 here. It'd be an awesome jump.
Or run away, as the case may be. Heist by heist, we'll make this city ours. Or they may chase us, but we'll always be one step ahead. This is my city. This is my
Anyone interested in Monaco too?
This
it's not really
is
for me.
Monaco.
Start getting the gang back together because Monaco 2 is coming to PC in 2025.
We're taking a closer look at Raven's Watch now. It's an action roguelike from the creators of Curse of the Dead Gods.
My forgotten legends. You are forgotten no more. No need to thank me. See how far you've come. Back to me!
Here it comes!
To me, Raven's Watch. We've monsters to expand. Make me proud!
The fated moment
Annoying
approaches.
D3
Get
games
ready.
support the 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that must suck to be fair. But at the same time, I want the ultra wide because it looks really nice having an ultra wide at the bottom and then a number one at the top. Once Human, I have that actually. I want to play it.
Raven's Watch is launching later this year, but it's available now in early access if you can't wait to play it.
Now we've got a new trailer for Zero Space, a story-driven, real-time strategy game built with consultation from professional StarCraft players.
We were not the first out here, and we will not be the last. We will do everything in our power to protect humankind. Standing with the Keeper Council, we evolve our strategies
I don't really
to
like the
stave off
graphic
the
stuff.
never-ending threats.
I thought this was gonna remind me of
Our enemies and allies alike watch with hungry eyes, ready to betray and undermine.
What was gonna remind me of that?
And still, we must move
It was
forward
also a similar feeling.
together.
CNC
Every
days.
decision has a consequence.
Yeah.
The choice is yours.
I mean, it looks cool still.
Zero
I
Space
might
is
get
coming
it.
soon, so get it on your wish list. You can also support the game on BackerKit to get access to the upcoming beta.
Let's keep it rolling with another world premiere. This one's an atmospheric puzzle adventure game set in the northern latitudes.
Thanks, I appreciate that. But I'm all good for the viewers. I got the people that matter right here.
Or lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you. If all men count with you but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth.
No worries, brother. Thanks for joining in.
Yours is
Enjoy your
everything
socials.
that's in it. And which is more. He'll be a man, my son.
This looks cool. Yeah, I quite like the vibe of this game as well. Oh no, the bots found me. It's fine.
I will find you.
That looks really cool. I'm gonna add that to the list.
All right. Will Follow the Light is coming to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation in 2025. Alex, next.
Well, I think it's about time that we bust
Yeah, I
want
to play it too.
To watch Yearbook, don't you, Ned?
First
I
up
wonder if it's
is
multiplayer or not.
Greedfall 2, The Dying World, which promises an even deeper RPG experience than its predecessor, if you can believe that. Let's find out more.
Oh, really? Greedfall 2.
Bertitimad, Garance. Welcome back to the world of Greedfall.
I quite liked the look
where
of Spine.
adventure and
I
political
don't know
intrigue
if you saw
await
that
at
one.
every turn.
It looks like a good game.
Your future is in your hands as you strive to survive amidst greed and corruption.
This looks cool too.
The year is 1231, 3 years before the events of Greedfall. You're a native of Tearfredi, and as this adventure dawns, it is the eve of the initiation that will see you become a Donegad, a sage, a guardian of your people's knowledge, and a
this looks
spiritual
cool.
leader. But just as you're about to complete your sacred initiation, you're abducted by strange warriors from Kakan, the old continent, and thrown into the hull of a monstrous tall ship. After a long and arduous journey at sea, you disembark on the shores of Kakan and discover this foreign world where people have grown distant from nature.
This,
and now
like,
war
the
and
graphic style is
conspire
reminding me of
amongst
Fable
themselves.
games.
You now seek passage back to your homelands. All the while, you must thwart the plans of the terrible man who kidnapped you in the first place. While Greedfall introduced the enchanted island paradise of Tearfredi, Greedfall 2 takes you beyond the island shores to the old continent of Kakan, cradle of the factions that struggle for dominance over Tearfredi. You will explore the crowded cities of Kakan and its various landscapes shaped by the different factions, cultures, and traditions that have inhabited them over the centuries. You will have to decide where you stand when you inevitably become embroiled in their internal conflicts. But you will not be alone in your quest. You will quickly meet unique and memorable companions on your journey who may join your group. Discover their stories and make them a part of your group as you explore new realms together. Forge meaningful bonds, or even romances, as you get closer to them and learn more about their background. You are the author of your own legend, Donegad. Choose and master the path of the sage you want to be, whether through diplomacy, bargaining, stealth, or your keen sense of observation.
Wow,
Your
there's a lot
tracking
to this
vision
game.
may reveal clues in your environment. Use your talents, craft new tools, and get help from your companions to increase your odds of success. Of course, the use of force is always an option, to adopt as you see fit. Greedfall 2's all-new combat system puts you in control of combat more than ever before. Use the tactical pause at any time to stop the action and plan your group strategy, either
I
on
like that.
tactical pause or in real time. You can control all the members of your group
Yeah,
and
that's
give them
cool.
instructions using action points. So it's up to you to craft the perfect tactic to defeat your enemies. Change your combat style as you progress by drawing from the wide range of skill trees offered. Choose the style that suits you best, whether you're more of a melee fighter who uses traps, a range shooter with support spells, or even a master of poisons. You can even hone and develop your allies' fighting styles as well. Find the best synergies between your companions, and overcome your enemies with the party that suits you best. Your destiny is in your own hands. Greedfall 2 is a thrilling RPG that takes you on an unforgettable adventure where your choices shape the future of your group, your people, and the world. The story is yours to write, Donegad.
Oh, yeah, I like that. That's cool. Let's add that to the list. What was it called? Greedfall 2.
Greedfall 2 is launching into Steam Early Access on September 24th, 2024, with a full release
soon.
coming in 2025.
Okay, now we're shifting gears to focus
I mean,
on
it's still soon.
Kimbot, a robo buddy cop 3D platformer. Are you ready for this? Launch trailer. Let's go.
Call me Shipset. What's your ID?
Lexi.
Just follow my plan and we're home free. 3, 2, 1, duck!
Evilware fled to a planet. He's been building his awful army and plotting to acquire the artifact.
Bad guys hiding in a volcano.
It reminds me of
why can't it ever be a regular
Ratchet
beach?
and Clank kind of style.
Talk. Let's do business.
Yeah, very much so.
We'll see if your precious idol's as strong as a real weapon.
You're in for it now, Featherface.
Shipset Evilware's on the warpath.
I mean, it looks pretty cool actually. Robot Ratchet, right? That's what I thought.
Kimbot.
I mean, it looks cool.
PC,
I'd play
PlayStation,
it.
and Xbox on August 29th, 2024.
Our friends at Antistatic Studios are here to tell you more about Phantom Line, the cooperative survival shooter where players hunt creepy anomalies.
Okay. This feels like it's going to be my type of game.
Hi, it's Chris from Antistatic Studios here.
Maybe not.
I'm excited to give you an in-depth look into our upcoming game, Phantom Line. Let's dive in. Phantom Line was born out of a love for horror, tactical shooters, survival games, and immersive sims. We felt that there was no game out there that would quench our thirst for such a blend, so we decided to set out on a mission and create a unique blend like that ourselves. We were fans of all things psychological horror, creepypastas, liminal spaces, urban legends, cosmic and analog horror. We got it all. In our world, the paranormal creatures and events are called the anomalies. They leak to our dimension through rifts in space and time, causing all sorts of issues for the humanity. Inspired by their incredible imagination, we started working with some of the best SCP creators out there. They already started contributing a ton to the world and depth of the lore.
We played hours and hours of multiplayer survival games and we loved the exploration challenges, but grew tired of starving to death every few minutes. We want the core of the experience to be the preparation for the journey, not the desperate search of berries. What we also missed was the tactical angle of that experience. That's why we are preparing a choice of realistic arsenal and tactics that you can choose to hunt down and fight the anomalies. You will need to survive in a war-torn environment, cut off from reinforcements or supplies.
You can venture out alone.
I'll give it a go.
With you.
But I don't know if it's
a 4-player co-op, but you can complete it and have
my type
fun
of game.
as a single player with a spare artificial body. We call it the Husk. We encourage players to cooperate to survive, hunt, build, and fight together.
We love open world games where the environment feels like
Too
it
stressful?
has a
I
life
mean,
of its
yeah.
own, not waiting for the player to progress. We are building
I don't mind
a
horror
vast
games.
open
I've played
world
quite a few.
driven by a true
So,
emerging gameplay
there are
with
some that I really like.
unpredictable events, ensuring that every encounter is a fresh challenge that can be solved in a number of other ways. In the next demo, you will venture out into an open world in a 4-player
For
team.
me, like a horror
join
game
our
needs to have a
Discord
really good story in
to
order
stay
to
up
keep
date
me
and
interested.
be among the first to play it. Thanks for watching. Enjoy
Like
the rest of the show.
when I played Until Dawn, that kind of like amazing
One more thing I
story
forgot to mention
is what like
is
gripped
that
me
as a
in,
player,
even though it's
you're part
pretty
of
scary.
Industries. Their operations span across a wide variety of activities, but their true mission is to make sure that the general public never...
That was good. Until Dawn was great. I played it so much that I experienced all of the endings.
Phantom Line is coming soon to SC.
And I quite like the other games that they made as well.
I see what you did there.
Do you?
Yeah. Buckle up. Here's the latest update on Caravan Sandwich. Studio Plain Toast post-apocalyptic driving adventure. Buckle up.
Yeah, definitely get the remake. Like, it's such a good game. The story is really gripping. And I also like the fact that they used actors to play as the actual characters. Did like the whole haptic feedback, like facial recognition and stuff. It was really cool. Oh, sandwich. I thought he said sandwich earlier.
Start your wish listing engines.
Maybe I'm just hungry.
Caravan Sandwich is coming to PC later this year.
Okay, our next section
Yeah, it
is
was,
a little
yeah.
different. We've teamed up with Prime Video and The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, to bring you a special feature covering the most exciting upcoming fantasy games.
But before we get into that, let's kick off this fantasy section with some exclusive footage from The Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power Season 2, and get a taste of the many journeys that we're going to witness. Check it out.
Elrond, you are wired to fear this power.
Sauron has returned. The rings may well be a ploy on his part. They must be destroyed. I need your axe, old friend.
Will you fight with her friends?
You think it was only you who put yourself in my power?
Sick. So fucking hyped for that. Most anticipated fantasy games. Ooh.
First up on our list of upcoming fantasy games, we have got a bold new RPG with an electrifying art style. Metaphor ReFantazio embroils players in an intrepid tournament for the throne that involves cursed princes, fairy familiars, forbidden magic, and faraway dungeons. Metaphor arrives from the minds behind Persona 3, 4 and 5.
Yeah, I was about to say,
As
it
well
looks
as a
like
beautiful
Persona.
UI and captivating character designs, you can expect a thrilling Shoji Meguro soundtrack and a series of life simulator systems that help to augment the profound nature of the epic journey ahead.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
I
you
didn't
won't
really
have to
enjoy
wait too long to
Persona,
set off,
so
as Metaphor
this probably
ReFantazio
wouldn't
is
be a
launching on
game for me.
October 11th, 2024 for PC, PlayStation and Xbox. Monster Hunter Wilds is the latest evolution in Capcom's storied lineage of creature-tackling action RPGs, where players scheme, trap, craft, and fight their way to monster mastery. Taking place across a vast expanse called the Forbidden Lands, players will ride their raptor companions through this mighty open world, scavenging for supplies and coming face-to-face with formidable Animal Kingdom hybrids that require cunning plans and a catalogue of weapons to conquer. Fantasy fans should start sharpening their wits and their weapons, because Monster Hunter Wilds is coming to PC and consoles in 2025. 10 years on from Dragon Age Inquisition, BioWare's legendary high fantasy series has returned. In Dragon Age The Veilguard, players step into the shoes of Rook, a customizable protagonist who must investigate perilous landscapes to rally a ragtag crew against enormous beasts and egg-headed elven gods hell-bent on tearing down the veil between worlds. Can you stop the realm from being torn asunder? Find out when Dragon Age The Veilguard launches later this year on PC, PlayStation and Xbox.
I like the Dragon
Welcome
Age
to
games.
the most exclusive club in all of Albion.
Carrying the torch lit by Lionhead Studios in the early 2000s, Playground Games' Fable reboot is a stunning reimagining of the famously funny fantasy series.
Oh, I can't wait
it's
for
set
this.
in the fairy tale land of Albion, where players will grapple with the burden of being a hero, as well as giant
Oh
frogs
my
and
God.
legendary beasts.
I
Choice and
loved the
consequence
Fable
have always
games.
been a part of the Fable framework, and this has been teased with the introduction of fans and haters, as well as a mysterious rival hero. We'll find out more when Fable comes to PC and Xbox in 2025.
Yeah, Dragon Age slapped. Dragon Age 2 was my favorite.
Season 2 of The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, will premiere on Prime Video this August 29th.
I really can't
You
wait
can
for the
also
Fable
wish
game
list
now.
our most anticipated fantasy games on the Future Games Show Steam page. Just type Future Games Show into your search engine and click on our Steam page.
But back to the trailers now, as we're taking a peek at Rogue Waters, a tactical pirate roguelite from Tripwire Interactive.
Betrayed. Cutter be locked in eternal battle with his foe. Navigate savage waters and choose your battles wisely. Gather your crew and ready yourselves to board the enemy vessel. Weaken the enemy by choosing your targets wisely.
This looks cool.
Board the enemy vessel with sharp positioning and clever tactics. Victory will be yours. Tame the legendary beasts to fight alongside you.
Cool.
Are ye ready to settle the score?
Arr, consider me timber shiver.
Oh,
Rogue
dear.
Waters coming to PC on September 30th. Arr.
Well, Ned and I are taking a small break from our hosting duties now, as we're about to air a series of back-to-back trailers.
It's a classic Blitz play. We've got dwarfs, demons, and dice rolls to come, so there's a little sum for everyone.
Let's kick it off with Dwarven Realms, a new ARPG launching in September.
Different kind of AR.
When the Rift is in trouble, the only ones you can rely on are...
Yeah, I was just thinking that it reminded me of World of Warcraft 90.
Dimensions is the hottest new roguelike RPG. Put together incredible teams of unique heroes.
Yeah,
Sure,
this
he's
one's
a bit
not
of a
it.
dummy, but he loves blasting specters. Or the mysterious Shade Strike, the smooth
Oh,
gambler from the
it's
shadows.
such cringe.
Assemble your favorite heroes. Strategize to make insane combos. But watch out, because Ragnarok's world-crushing bosses are no joke.
This reminds me of something that I'd played as like a really young kid.
Experience wicked comic cutscenes in Dimensional's campaign mode.
Why is this a 90s Toys advert? Yeah, exactly. Bro, I need to pick this up from Toys R Us. Take me back to like the year 2000. Damn. Yeah. That was spot on. 90s advert. What is this graphics? Is this budget CSGO? It was definitely a vibe with the fast T's and C's. Yeah, I'll give him that. But you know, with those T's and C's, it's actually just someone that speaks normally and then they speed up the video. CSGO from Temu. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, this is not the best. Damn, that grenade was powerful. Yeah, I don't think. Look how the quality of the characters on that. All of their budget went on that one screen. Graveyard Keeper.
My darling daughter. Emily and Chester are doing well. Your city kids are getting used to the Bloomtown way of life. They started wandering all over our peaceful town. Besides, it'll do your kids some good to meet some folk with proper manners. I've put them to good use, doing some small chores around the house. It'll temper their excessive talking, I hope. Well, they're not bad kids after all. They don't go where they're not supposed to. I think they even befriended some local kids. Either way, they'll be fine. You know how nice and cozy Bloomtown can be.
Yeah, that one ain't it for me either.
Hey guys, ready for game night? See you in 5.
Oh.
Hey.
Let's play.
Oh, that's cool.
Come on.
Check this out, guys.
Yeah, that's really cool, actually. I love board games. So.
I'm ahead of you now.
What?
Right? I was just, yeah. This would have been so good in lockdown. They missed the timing. This would have actually sold so much if it came out just then.
So, where were we?
Oh, cool. You can come back to it as well.
How about this one?
No subscription required. That's what we like to see.
What are we playing next?
All on board. Yeah,
Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed those trailers, but now we're back and ready to introduce the next game, Exoborn.
It's an open-world extraction shooter where you fight for survival against an apocalypse of natural forces.
Ooh.
Here's an interview with the team.
I do
at
like
Shark Mob,
apocalyptic
so
games. I'm not gonna lie.
more about it.
They could have started developing it in lockdown, to be honest.
In the world of Exoborn, which is kind of like a parallel alternate timeline deal we've set up, it's in the near future. Mankind is facing a looming climate disaster.
When the climate disaster became really bad, humanity rallied behind a project called Rebirth. So the ambition with Rebirth was to save humanity, to try to stop the climate disaster from happening.
And we try to execute on that plan, and something goes terribly wrong, resulting in an even worse disaster than we originally tried to avert. And in this disaster, the players kind of get caught up in initially a bit of a mysterious conflict, which you get to explore in the game, and you get to figure out exactly what's going on behind the scenes. But
yeah, I like
essentially, you are a rebel trying to save mankind, and things get progressively worse. Kind of like a firefight in a tornado. It gets worse and worse, not better and better. Exoborn is a tactical open-world extraction shooter set in a very dynamic world with forces of nature that constantly affect the way you play the game.
You might be looking to grab some loot in a certain area, but oh no, suddenly there's a massive tornado ripping through there and you're getting ambushed at the same time. So it's that change, that dynamic change that we think is really exciting and fresh.
That is cool,
players
yeah.
Go in, session to session, minute to minute, and even second to second, they're having to
welcome
constantly
to the
change
stream.
their decision making. What do I do? How do I go after my
Watching
objectives?
the Future Games
What do I
show at
wanna
the
do
moment.
now? In Exoborn, you are what you carry. So if you want to do a lot of damage, you need a big gun. If
There's
you
been
want
quite a
that
few
gun to
games that
behave
we've
in a
watched
different
already.
way, you need attachments. You need to modify
Few
that
that I
gun.
wanna get.
And it's the
This
same
looks really
way
cool as well.
for the Exorig. If you want that Exorig to have different abilities, you need to find or buy different abilities and equip it. However, if you die, you lose it all, which means that it's very high stakes when you're out in a session, and you need to extract to be able to keep everything
Welcome
you have
in, bro.
collected to the next session.
I think people who've already sampled extraction shooters and enjoy them, there's going to be lots for them to enjoy and get in on. People who've played PvP shooters of different ilks, the more traditional ones, they're also going to have an exciting time within the world.
We've had a mantra since many years back, since previous employments, which is always playable. Basically get the game up and running quickly, at least for us it's always been in multiplayer, so you can have people come in, evaluate it, and then you build based on user feedback. The natural evolution for us from that was something we call community first, which is we always develop the game with the community in mind.
And we've begun to do these closed tests where we play with not just tens or hundreds of players, but thousands of players, and we get their feedback, and we get to see how in line our thinking is with the people that we want to
really cool,
ultimately play our game.
We listen, we look at the data, and we get a very solid understanding so we can progress and make additional content, additional features.
You can wishlist Exoborn on Steam, join our Discord, or go to the website and sign up.
I'm going to add that one to the list.
Playtest.
Exoborn.
Exoborn is coming soon to PC and consoles, so wishlist it now. You can also sign up on the official website for future playtests.
All right, it's time for another world premiere. This one's kind of like Fall Guys, except with flightless birds.
Interesting. Oh, it's literally a complete copy of... Wow. Scared the shit out of me. Thanks for subbing, bro. Appreciate that. I really need to figure out how to turn those down. That's so loud. I mean, I enjoy Fall Guys, so I'd probably play this. Looks like a mix of Mario Kart and Fall Guys. Sorry for the jump scare. I don't mean to. I swear there's no option to turn it down. Oh, wow. Why is it doing it again?
We've got a cooperative survival game from the team that brought you Surgeon Simulator. Here's your first look at gameplay from Lost Skies.
Lost Skies. That screen was really cool, so... I'm liking the vibe already. Is that Aloy? This looks super chill. The last time I said that, the game went nuts and there was super weird killing. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Anytime that you can fly or soar. I quite like the look of this actually. Lost Skies, adding it to the wish list.
Lost Skies is soaring onto PC soon, so look out for it.
Oh, it's PC only. Cool.
Okay, our spotlight montage is up next, where we're gonna hone in on a set of 6 games launching in the near future.
Have you ever wondered if you could survive in an ever-changing post-apocalyptic landscape? Well, wonder no longer. With the brutal survival simulator End
I
Zone,
sometimes
build
like these
settlements
kind
and
of
balance
games.
resources
They have
as you face
to...
off against an unforgiving world.
My
End
issue
Zone
with them
2
is it's always like
launching
down to
on
like
August
resource
26th,
based, and then
but
if you don't
it's
do it right,
available in
you just
early
like
access on Steam right now.
impossible to continue.
Take a
You have to
trip
start again.
back to the 1980s with Tormenture, a dark horror adventure starring a cursed retro cartridge that is affecting the world around you. Solve puzzles as you steel yourself to a variety of eerie disturbances. And watch out for the surreal enemies that skulk in your shadowy surroundings.
Damn.
Tormenture is coming soon to PC, but you can check out a demo on the game's
I'm doing good. It's been a long day, but
a third-person roguelite with a delightfully gory twist.
it's been very productive.
Allows players to augment themselves with the discombobulated viscera of their enemies.
Kinda looks like
Inspired by
Fortnite.
games like Hades and Returnal, you'll play as an upgradable galactic meat scientist.
Yeah, it's been a good
Always
day.
on the
It's been a good
lookout
day.
for powerful
How about yourself, man?
leftovers. Swap Meet is
What you been
coming
up to
soon
today?
to PC, but the first 1,000 players to sign up at go.playswapmeet.com/FGS will get guaranteed access
I'm gonna skip on
to
this
the next
one, I
playtest.
think.
Sea Power. Naval Combat in the Missile Age is a Cold War conflict simulator from the lead designer of Cold Waters. You'll take part in tense battles for naval and
Yeah, there is
air
quite a few
supremacy,
knockoff games.
using realistically modeled vehicles and weapons. Players can enjoy a dynamic campaign with multiple theaters where they must use their wits to respect
Sorry
the
you had
rules
a
of
hard day,
engagement
man.
in historical
Hopefully you can
and
relax
fictional
now.
combat scenarios.
Enjoy the stream, have some
Sea
good
Power
food.
is coming soon to
You know, that
PC,
kind of thing.
and you can wishlist it now on Steam.
Harness the fury of the elements in Stormforge, a mod-friendly survival crafting adventure set in a procedurally generated magical world. Alone or with up to 8 players in co-op,
Yeah.
you'll pilfer dangerous storms for resources and use
it's
the
like
treasure to craft epic
Rust
structures and
with
topple deadly bosses.
little
What
graphics
secrets will you
and
uncover
abilities.
as you conquer this mysterious landscape? Find out when Stormforge launches on PC in 2025.
Discover scintillating synergies in Dark Sky.
Yeah, this definitely
a
isn't my
tactical
type of
deck
game.
builder with an
I'm not a
emphasis
fan of
on
games like this
narrative.
at all.
Players will explore the hostile surface of an alien planet,
Thanks,
crafting
man.
cards and
Appreciate that.
exploiting weaknesses as a band of heroes hell-bent on saving their homeworlds. Dark Sky is coming soon to PC.
We're back on stage, and we've got another special section for those of you who can't resist the allure of one more turn. Here's a special gameplay trailer for Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go and play Civilization after this. I miss playing this game. Oh, that's new. Okay.
Well, we hope you have enjoyed
Right,
that
let's play
closer look at Civilization
Civ 7
7's
together.
gameplay, but that's not all. We've
Hopefully
got
you
an
can
interview with the team
do-
at Firaxis
I'm sure you
Games
can do
focusing on the new
multiplayer.
features coming to the game, so check it out.
When Ed Beach first pitched his concept of what he thought Civilization 7 was, it was really cool. And he wanted to know where he could go next. How can he really change the way that players approach a game of Civ? Really bring something new to the table, not just more layers on top of what we already had.
By breaking the game up into ages, we're able to simulate better that rise and fall of the civilization and have one turn into another culture and people with their own unique identity and continue to build on your empire in a new way.
What makes Ages interesting is the ability to really
Did anyone
focus
play
in
that
on that
really old
particular
PC
time
game,
period, whether it's the
Age of War?
interaction between the Civs,
I used to love
between
that.
the
You can get it
leaders,
on
the
an app
nature
now
of that
on your phone. It's
interaction.
really, really cool.
That's what the Age system really allows for that kind of
Kinda
experimentation
reminds me of
on a
the,
level that has not been seen before in
well,
previous
the Age
Civ
of War.
titles.
The same thing
When
for
you
in
pick a new
Civilization.
government, you know, what does the grocery store owner think about that?
Go from
when you
being
go to war,
cavemen
what kind of
all the way up to,
experience do your soldiers go through?
well,
These are the
aliens
kinds of
and,
insights that the
Age of
narrative
War.
system offers, these windows into
Wait,
the
Anno?
everyday lives
I don't think so,
and
no.
experiences
What's
and
Anno?
reactions of your people to what you are doing as the leader and what is happening during this particular period of time in the history that you're creating.
So one of the cool things about Civilization 7 that does sort of mirror the ingenuity and creativity of humans is that you have a chance to win the game pretty much at any point. You're never really out of it. When you get to a new age, you get new strategies, you can pivot and change things up. And then in the final age, you get a chance for that sudden death victory to knock out the other players. And even if you were trailing previously, the chance to get that victory at the end is pretty much always there for you.
One of the coolest new
Similar
additions to with
concept.
Ages is
I'll take a look at it later.
way that you have new cultures emerging based on how you play. So if I'm playing, for example, Confucius, when I go to the next stage, I've already got
Okay,
some lines into
cool.
because I'm playing Confucius. I've already unlocked a couple different
Yeah, I'll
civilization
take a look at
options
it.
that I get to merge into. But depending how I play, if I'm playing,
note
you
of
know,
it.
mountainous territory, if I'm playing with
'Cause I'll
things
forget
that
otherwise.
trigger unlocks for other
Okay.
civilizations, I can change the path of my own history. So when you get to the end of an age, based on how you've played, based on the civ you've
Make
chosen,
enemies.
based on the
I'm
leader
good at
you've
doing
chosen, that determines
Especially
the
in
next cultures
Civilization.
that are available to you to emerge as you go into the next age. It's a really cool growth mechanic that has you evolving and steering your culture as you go through time. When you get to the end of the game, when you get to the end of the modern age, you've got this truly multicultural empire that you've built.
What matters at the end of the day is that you've built an empire that you are proud of and that you have had fun building and that you gain satisfaction from.
I don't think our audience will ever realize how much they influence the game that we're working on. This is the first place I've worked where we actually look and listen to our fans and then integrate those things into the game to make it a better game. It's kind of like everybody's Civilization, not just ours.
We love our community. We always say that we have the best fans in gaming, and it's true. We love listening to our community, getting all of the feedback that we can about the game from Civilization 6 and games prior. We gather it all, we listen to it, we make tweaks to it, and we put a lot of that thought and feedback into Civilization 7 and continue to build it into the best game possible.
Damn. Are they gonna show us any more, or is that it? Is that the last one?
Build an empire that stands the test of time in Sid Meier's Civilization 7, which is coming to PC, consoles, and Switch on February 11th, 2025.
Even coming
We've
to
got
Switch.
another world premiere coming up next for an action platformer with a shape-shifting protagonist. Let's check it out.
Bruh, if I could shapeshift, I would not go into a bug. I'd go into something like that. Oh, you're Maui. Okay. I don't remember Maui shapeshifting into a bug. Is that a seal? Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Not for me. Oof.
Maui the Shapeshifter is coming soon to PC. You're welcome.
And now, let's push things forward.
Oh, that was so cringe.
Because
Oh,
there's
no.
ones to watch deep dive for you now. And this one's all about the end of the world. In it.
Yeah, while I recover from Ned's British accent, here's Rebellion Games to tell you more about Atomfall.
That thought my British was great.
It really wasn't.
All right, yeah.
Oh no, don't you join in. Fuck. It's so cringe. Atomfall. Okay. Let's take a look. Ooh.
I'm Ben Fisher. I'm Associate Head of Design for Rebellion, and I'm working on Atomfall. Atomfall is a survival action game set in 1950s Yorkshire, where the player wakes up inside a quarantine zone surrounding the Windskill plant, and they have to uncover why they're there, and what has caused this quarantine, and how to survive the mysteries that they find there. With Atomfall, we wanted to try something new, and that involved bringing in lots of different references.
Yeah, I'm adding it to the
One
list.
of the games
I
that has
already know I like
influenced Atomfall is obviously, you can see some parts of something like Fallout in there, but also other games in that similar genre like Metro, even a bit of Bioshock. When you start the game, you wake up in a bunker inside this nuclear quarantine zone. You don't know who you are, you don't know how you connect to this larger story. The major motivator for the player through the story is finding out how they relate to this disaster, what this disaster is, how they can escape. We don't tell you what your backstory is.
Really cool.
Plan
Yeah,
clues
exactly.
through the game about what it might be. There are several mysteries that we set up but won't pay off as part of this larger world building. Part of the reason for that is to give you room to express yourself and to make those decisions yourself, but part of that as well is that the history of that kind of British storytelling is to open mysteries and not fully resolve them in a satisfying way.
I haven't seen
So
any
it
enemies
fits
yet though.
nicely
Why has
with
he got
the
a
kind of world
gun?
we're trying to build. We wanted the combat in this game to feel very
just
kind
people.
of brutal, high stakes, kill or be killed survival. So the combat system blends melee combat options with ranged combat, so you can find melee weapons and throw them. You can kick enemies.
No worries,
you can
bro.
smack
Thanks
them
for
with a
joining
heavy
in.
strike or jab
Have a
at
good
them
night,
with
my
lighter
man.
strikes. And we want you to mix up these options, so you've got to choose every shot carefully. So that kind of high-intensity survival is the philosophy we had in mind when building the game. But we want to make sure as many players as possible can enjoy the play experience. So we've approached difficulty in a slightly different way, and we approach it instead as different play styles. So the game has a survival element, it has a combat element, and it has an investigation element. And we give the player the options at the start of the game to fine-tune any of those channels of gameplay to have the play experience that they prefer.
That's cool.
We've added lots of accessibility options as well to make sure the game is playable by as many people as possible.
That's
Atomfall
nice.
is coming to PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox, PC, and Day 1 Game Pass in 2020.
Oh, cool. 2025. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I like the look of that. Definitely gonna get that one.
Oh, blimey.
Oh no.
Investigate the apocalypse when Atomfall lands on PC and consoles in 2025.
It's getting better. It's
It's
great.
Irish, kind of.
Yeah, no, it's
sound
great.
like Roger Clark. God help me.
This next game
What
was
was
revealed
that?
during our
Jeez.
spring showcase earlier this year. It is a cult simulator that puts players in service of the Eldritch Gods. So here's the latest update on the
A
worshippers.
cult
of
simulator.
Peggy 18.
I feel like that's a bad idea to make a game. All the creeps are gonna come out playing this game. Fuck. Oh, it's third person. Okay, I kind of like the idea that you can, like, go from third person to bird's eye view. So you know how I said all the creeps are gonna come out and play it? I might get it.
Breaking news! Worshippers of Cthulhu is coming to PC and consoles on October 21st, 2024.
Now it's time to
Yeah,
check
that's
in in
quite
with
cool.
Spirit of the Samurai, an adventure game inspired by Japanese mythology.
Cool.
I like the artwork already. Whoa. That was creepy. Oh no, it's just a left to right game. Yeah, never mind. I love the art. Like, the art style's really cool. But get so bored in games that are just left to the right. Yeah.
Spirit of the Samurai is coming to PC in autumn 2024.
I like the
Now
fact
we've got
that
an
he had a
update
cat.
on Starship
That was cute.
Troopers Extermination. Let's see what Offworld has been cooking.
Hi, I'm Chaz Barker. I'm the lead game designer of Starship Troopers Extermination. Let me tell you about something we're introducing to the game. This is this monstrosity of a tank, but in bug shape. It's called the Tankabug. It has a suite of different moves that it's going to ruin your day with. We're trying to make the Tankabug experience as close to the movie as
Tankabug.
possible.
Is this Helldivers?
Do as much damage as possible before he probably gets mad at you.
I'm Tamiris Barat, aka Tammy. I'm the lead environment artist on Starship Troopers Extermination. Boreas. This is an icy planet that has been infected by a bug meteor. The bugs have had time to mutate and evolve within that frosty environment. That's where our players are going to be able to encounter the Frost Drone and the Frost Warrior. So we're very excited to introduce this new biome to you guys, and we really hope that you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, looks like Helldivers.
I'm Peter Maurice.
I know it's not,
for
but it
Starship
looks
Troopers
like it.
Extermination. Our goal for single player is to introduce a new way to progress your character and prepare you for 16-player multiplayer. A really cool aspect that we
16?
wanted was bringing
Damn.
General Rico in. He's now in charge of a special operations group. He's forming the best of the best from all military branches, and he's invited you to come and try out for a special operations group. When we launch in console in October of 2024, that is just the start of a very robust roadmap of features and gameplay moments that we'll be bringing in, so you can expect to see tons more bugs and worlds to explore in Starship Troopers Extermination.
Starship Troopers is launching on PC and consoles in October 2024. But if you can't wait to fry some bugs, it's already available in early access on Steam.
Here's a gameplay trailer for Los Pingueros, a multiplayer snowball brawler where you duke it out with your buddies in melting arenas.
This would be
Cool,
great at parties.
Comfortable, air-conditioned paint. Oh, I can dig that.
You would.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this looks fun. What is it called?
Los Pingueros is coming soon for PC and Nintendo Switch.
Now, if you remember, during the summer showcase, the Future Game Show launched a new initiative to spotlight up-and-coming indie games. We called on developers to submit their games in a tight 45-second format, kind of like indie elevator pitch, if you will.
Well, our inbox has been overwhelmed with creativity, and the crew behind the scenes have picked out some of their favorite examples to share with the world. Do you want to take a look?
I do.
Go on then. Why not?
Hi, I'm Dana, and I work on Projected Dreams with my friends at Flowberry Studio. The story of Projected Dreams is about a little girl named Senka and her mother. Together, they tell stories and animate them through shadow play on the wall. After moving houses, Senka is left to tell stories by herself and uses her mother's old photo album as an inspiration for her fantastical dreams. Solve puzzles by dragging, rotating, and stacking toys from Senka's room to recreate shadow silhouettes on the wall to uncover key events from her mother's past. Projected Dreams echoes the comforting feeling of playing in your bedroom during warm summer nights and slowly unfolding the stories of the people closest to you. The game will release early next year on PC and Mac, so be sure to wishlist Projected Dreams on Steam.
Hi everyone, my name is Martinez, and along with my colleague Montes, we are the developers of Haunted Paws, a game where you play as two puppies trying to rescue their human friend trapped inside a haunted mansion. You'll have to work together to complete puzzles and sneak past monsters that live inside the mansion. The whole experience is focused on two-person multiplayer, so it's perfect for couples and friends alike. We'll feature both local split screen and online multiplayer, so you can play on the couch or across the country. Only one player has to purchase the game and can then invite their friend to play for free. The game also has a full range of customization
Hey mate, how you doing?
options for your
Welcome to the stream.
which allows you to bring your real-life
We're
dog
watching
into the game.
the
Haunted
future
Paws
game
will be
show.
coming to Steam and major
It's
consoles, but we still
I
haven't
think
decided
coming
on a
closer
release
to
date
an
yet.
end.
In the meanwhile, you can follow us on social media for development updates, and don't forget to
They're
wish us
doing
on Steam
some
so you know when the
indie
game is out.
game shout-outs right now. Yeah, doing good, man. Doing good.
from Rablo Games, and I'm super excited.
Every time. Every time. I do apologize. The sound alerts are extremely loud, and I don't know how to turn them down.
Sign dark pacts with demons so that you can later
I'll
transform
figure
into
it
them.
out.
And most importantly,
But yeah, I'm doing good. There's been some really cool games. I've got quite a list of games that I want to get. It's
After
gonna be
capturing creators, you
it's
can
gonna be
manage
cool.
your team with skills
Don't worry.
and equipment of your
The amount of
teammates.
jump scares that's happened in
You can
the
also
stream
upgrade
is
each of your own spells
crazy
using their
so far.
dedicated skill trees.
How's things for you?
Necrossary will be available
How's your
for
day been?
PC and consoles in September 2024.
Hi, I'm Alex, and I'm a solo dev working on a multiplayer action RPG called Sword Eye. Sword Eye is an extraction looter that combines the fast-paced directional combat you'd find in games like Mordhau or Chivalry. Other players that escape with your loot alive. I'm building the game I've always wanted to play, and I can't wait to share it with you all. So visit the Steam page to wishlist the game and sign up for the next free playtest.
Oh, cool, man. That's really cool. I can imagine you're
Please
looking
be
forward
sure
to
to
it.
wishlist those games on Steam and support their development.
And if you'd like to
Make
take
some
part
content
in
about
the
it.
Indie
Put it up
Elevator
on
Pitch,
Instagram.
Just follow the link on the screen to find all the details on how to submit your game.
All right, let's keep things moving and take a trip to Bionic Bay. All right. This atmospheric puzzle platformer is set in a gorgeous mechanical world.
2D games. Not for me. So I actually haven't streamed in a very long time. The first stream in 2 years. But I partnered with Future Games Show today to help stream all the games that they're presenting. He died. Huh. I do like that aspect of it where you can like swap things around. That's really cool. Yeah, it's been a good stream.
Bionic Bay
I was
is
a bit
coming to
nervous at the
PC
beginning
in
because
2025.
it's been a
But,
while.
of course,
but it's
you can
all
wish
coming
list
back.
it
It's fine.
right now.
Yeah, I hope you're not getting tired of all these world premieres because we've got yet another one coming up.
Ooh, okay.
The rift took us all by surprise. Mystralia was about to vanish into oblivion. But when the goddess called, I answered.
It's a big world out there. Don't be afraid to take the wrong path. If nothing else, it'll make a good story.
Collect the world's memories to shape the powers within you. Even our guardians seem to have forgotten who they are.
Memories of the world, enlighten me. And give me the strength to face the shadows that threaten you.
Memories await.
Unleash your magical creativity in Echoes of Mystralia, which is coming soon.
We're going back to back with the world premieres just to keep you on your toes. This next one is a beloved reimagining of a terrifying Half-Life mod. Ooh.
Half-Life. Love it.
Wow. It's fucking creepy. Ooh, this is creepy. Damn. Nightmare House.
Nightmare House Reimagined is opening its doors to PC players in 2025. The developers are also bringing the original Nightmare House mod to Steam, so watch out for that in the near future.
All right, it's time for another set of back-to-back trailers, so get your wish list ready while we take a breather.
Oh, man, I'm getting old.
Oh, cheers, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got the bodacious neon sign up. Looks really cool. And well, you can't really see it because of the mic. Right, look at that. It's really cool. I don't know if the camera quality is that good when it's like this little ditty. But yeah, we got the LifeX beam. It looks really cool though. I agree. Thanks, man. Oh. I quite like games like this, to be honest. Let's say Birmingham.
Do you fear death?
Third interesting game.
Most mortals do.
Really, only 3. There's been
And
quite a
for
few
those
for
who
me.
accept it, there is.
Gotta have the branding in there. Exactly that, man. It's a shame though, because not many people get to see the Bodacious sign, because it's never really like the main feature of this ROM.
Back again, are you? Come now. You can do better than that.
There's so many games coming out this year and next year. Another type of Diablo game. Feel that my setup's got many main attractions. Well, the setup will be moving at the beginning of next month, so it's gonna have like a whole room dedicated to it. So it's gonna be really cool. I'm excited for it. New setup style, new design, more things added to it, more desks. Lots of opportunity.
I write these lines from a lost monastery in the Pyrenees, whose name and existence few know. Although I came here as a guest.
They've been showing a lot of indie games for a while. I wonder if they're like leading up to something big.
Luckily, I am not alone. A group of companions and I are planning our escape.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking of recording the process of moving it as well, and showing like taking down this amazing setup, which takes a long time because of the cable management, and then slowly building the new office. It's really cool.
May God have mercy on our souls, or whatever is left of them.
Welcome back. What's up next, Ned?
Well, Beyond Galaxyland is a stylized cyberpunk RPG adventure. And we got some news about when you can get your hands on it.
I could do a massive YouTube video on it, yeah. I was thinking about doing like just a load of shorts, but I could do like a full-on setup tour once it's done.
Unravels.
It's a good idea. I'll do that.
And all life hangs in the balance. You better start believing in heroes. Guys? Stranded a billion light years from home. No idea if Earth still even
I want something that's wow factor. That's really gonna blow me
gas
away.
cloud devouring the cosmos. You're not gonna save this universe alone. Skyrocket across the far
That's
reaches
good to know,
of the
man.
galaxy.
I never know
To
like
assemble a
what's
ragtag
gonna
crew
do
of
well with
specialists.
social media anymore. It used to be so
That
much
might
easier when it was just photos on Instagram.
tip the balance.
But yeah, I hope the latest kind of video style with more voiceovers and stuff and me in front of the camera is good. I try to be as authentic as I can, but also I know that companies want like super upbeat and yeah, I mean, it's funny because they kind of want like the British way of doing things, but with the American kind of selling point style.
Guys.
So you have to be like
Beyond
overly
Galaxyland is coming
enthusiastic
to
with it all.
PC and consoles on September 24th, later this year.
This next
Setup
section,
builds will
the
100%
ones
do
to
well.
play
Yeah,
montage,
to be fair, that's true.
features
They
games
normally always
with
do
demos
well.
available on Steam, so you can try them all out right after the show. Let's see who made the cut.
Spud's content pops off regardless, but that's because he's built a very good loyal audience, and he deserves it, man. The man has grinded for years.
Next up, we've got Anima Flux, a cooperative Metroidvania set in a desolate, far future world.
A lot of these indie games are just the same thing.
A relaxing sandbox game where you doodle digital
This looks cool though.
in pastoral environments.
I know someone that will really like that game.
Or how about Office Fight, a physics-based puzzle game where you break stuff because work sucks.
That actually sounds like a lot of fun.
Last but not least, here's Wilmot Works It Out. It's a cozy game where you put together jigsaw puzzles.
Interesting.
That was our ones to play montage. If you want an easy way to find all those games, check out our official
To be
Future
fair,
Games
I'm not a big
Show page on
fan of
Steam.
racing
What's next, Alex?
games,
Well,
but his
our friends at Thunderful
sim
have
rig
sent
looks
over
pretty
the
cool.
launch trailer for SteamWorld Heist 2. Let's check it out.
I'm in.
Hot Pursuit on the Xbox 360. Wow. That is a long time ago. To be honest, if I was to have a racing sim, I'd probably just use it for Mario Kart. It's so sad.
SteamWorld Heist 2 is out now on PC and console.
Our next game stars a novelist pup who is learning to live in a world after war. And don't let the trailer fool you. It really is that gorgeous.
Oh, this looks cute. America is clutch. Bro, I used to play that competitively when it was on the original Wii. Like, I was sad. I'd get home from school and I'd be like, right, I need to get on the wheel. And I'd be going up against people all around the world, and it was just like, I look back at it and think, I used to think I was like the coolest kid because I would come first in every damn race that I went into. Nothing came of that. I knew you'd want this. FIFA and Assassin's Creed, I also had that at a time point. Yeah, me and my friends at the time used to play Assassin's Creed all in the same house, so we'd go over to each other's like places, and we wouldn't like move forward with the story unless we were all there. We'd have to do like side missions and shit. We'd only do it like going through together. And then FIFA, man, we don't talk about FIFA. That's a dark part of life.
Yep, you saw that
FIFA,
right.
I've never
Sunset
raged
Hills
so
is
much in a
out now
game.
on PC, and a
It's
console
not good for my
release is
mental
coming
health.
Well, okay, it's time for the final entry in our ones to watch yearbook now. It's a cannon simulator with an exceptionally long name, but thankfully the developers have shortened it to PVKK.
Oh, come on. That's no fun. No guts, no glory. I'm going to do this thing, all right? What's the actual name? Let me try it out. Okay, so this game is called Planet and Antipedent Bingun.
Nailed it!
I know, you know what? Never mind. Screw it. Let's just roll the interview.
Good
What
idea.
are these guys doing to me?
You know, I wish the boys came over with all of their PCs and consoles still. Have a little guys' night, playing like LAN parties like the good old days. PVKK.
I'm René, I work at Pippin Bits, and we are a small indie developer in Germany. We are working on Planetenverteidigungskanonenkommandant, or PVKK in short, and essentially it's Space Invaders, but the cannon you fire is really complicated. In PVKK, you are in the small bunker and you are tasked with fending off an interplanetary invasion from space, so you shoot down spaceships. Maybe
That's
you've been
cool.
wondering if PVKK is a horror game even, or a narrative game. And really, it's a simulation game, but a
You
very
dare me to learn that
approachable
name?
one. Not that you need to study a big manual for very long. We do have a lot of narrative parts and mystery parts that are intended to give you a reason to actually firing the cannon. So you get some story with that, and you know why you're doing that.
This is so cool.
Commander, stand by for mission debriefing.
Alright, I'm gonna add it to the list, but I'm putting it down as
I want you to explain
PVKK.
a little bit what you actually do in the cockpit. So first of all, you manage the energy levels. So you have different types of generators depending on where you are at the game, and you generate energy to use with your cannon and in your facility.
You don't have a single friend who plays games? Really?
Then you need to monitor the
My friend group still
space
play.
where
They
the
just,
spaceships
you know,
come in.
they have adulting to
and
do
try
first.
to land on your planet, and you need to identify them, detect them, classify them, and then you need to make a plan how you want to approach that situation. If you've chosen a weapon or a target, you go into this long firing sequence where you just pick your ammunition, get it ready for firing, and then you have to basically calculate at which angle you have to shoot the gun, because the ships are moving at a certain speed, and you know your projectile is moving at a certain speed, so you have to
this needs a lot of
calculate
maths.
how much you need to lead your shot. And then you adjust the cannon and get everything ready without
I would
losing
suck
energy.
at this.
And then you can fire the shot.
That is really cool,
And
though.
This, depending on the ship size, this has to be a really well done sequence, because there are larger ships, and there you don't need to be super precise, but you can also be really precise. Like you can hit a 2-meter target at a
That's so
15
cool.
kilometer distance if you calculate correctly, even with the big gun. Our goal is to release Planetenverteidigungskanonenkommandant 2025
What?
on Steam, wishlisted now, and join our
Right, you said
Discord
it
to
so
not miss
quickly.
anything in chat with us.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that. I could do the planet
Who
part at
knew
the beginning.
managing a planetary defense cannon could be so cozy? PVKK is blasting its way onto PC in 2025. Net?
There's an obnoxious rodent on the loose. Thankfully not in the studio, but let's keep an eye out, because it's not just any pest, all right? Alex, this squirrel, it's got a gun.
Oh my god, I saw this game advertised ages ago. I thought it was a joke. I did not realize it's actually a real thing.
In a world.
No way.
Peace and tranquility.
This is SWAG Morning
Homeowners will now hunt
causing significant power outages.
A hidden truth lies beneath the surface. An ordinary rodent's fate is within his grasp. Now this squirrel is here to eat nuts and shoot some guns. And guess what? He's all out of nuts.
Oh my god.
Expect
Why is this a thing?
puzzle solving and gun-slinging action in the platform epic you never knew could exist.
Who the Alvin?
On to your nuts.
Ah, but Alvin's a chipmunk,
The
not a
Food
squirrel.
King's got a new hierarchy. Get ready for Squirrel with a Gun. Coming soon
What?
to Steam and Epic. And coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S this fall.
You know I was gonna say that? You planned it then.
Stick 'em up. Squirrel with a Gun is coming to PC on August 29th with a console release later this
Who
year.
thought of that?
It's over to you, Ned.
Okay, well, let's take a closer look at One-Eyed Liko. This is a psychological horror game inspired by Slavic mythology.
Ooh.
Хорошо с тобой в 30-м царстве, кузнец, как в божий день. Отдыхаешь душой.
Я просто хочу выбраться отсюда.
It's Russian.
Где еще ты найдешь такую компанию?
Oh my god.
Я ищу лихо, не чтоб угодить ему в пасть.
Да ну, а для чего?
I think it's Russian.
Черт! Да бес его знает, портной. Говорят, кто ступил в темный лес, не уйдет прежним.
Yeah.
Выдержи его испытание. Пройди сквозь чрево мертвеца. Умри и сам воскресни. Ну что, готов? Нет! Стой! Погоди! Лихо! У тебя гости!
Yeah, I'm gonna skip on that one, I think.
One-Eyed Liko is coming soon, and you can wish list it on Steam.
All right, we're closing in on the end of the show, but that doesn't mean we don't have any tricks left up our sleeve.
Yeah, you know, this game was revealed at Gamescom last year, but we've seen nothing else about it until now.
Oh, it's so cringy. I wonder if they ever look back and go, oh my god, I did that.
Sometimes things don't go as planned.
Unreal Engine.
And sometimes...
Wait, is this Splinter Cell?
Digging. Always searching for answers we should have never asked.
No.
Always clawing at the surface like worms begging for food.
Oh my.
Lack of understanding to push what we don't know when something
Definitely not Splinter Cell.
should be left alone.
There's nothing we can do.
Oh wow. Oh my. That is creepy as fuck.
There is no
Yeah, I guess I'll add it to the list. Looks cool.
Retrieval is a haunting horror adventure built in Unreal Engine 5, and it's coming soon to PC and consoles.
Well, unfortunately, that also means our Gamescom showcase has come to an
Death
end.
Stranding.
First off, Alex,
It does
thank
give
you
similar
for
vibes to
hosting
that.
with you.
Oh, it's been an absolute privilege.
It's been my honor.
Well, you know now we're outlaws for laugh. I'd also like to thank everyone at home for tuning in. You might want to stick around though, as even though we're getting out of here, the Future Game Show expansion pack is coming up right after this, with even more trailers and deep dives into games like Post Trauma and Tiny Glade.
Hey, don't miss it. There'll also be some follow-up content on GamesRadar.com, as well as our FGS social channels on YouTube and TikTok. And make sure you follow up on any games that caught your eye today. Drop a wish list, play the demos, or just show the developers some love on social media. Hey, every little bit helps.
It really does. I'm Alex McKenna.
And I'm Ned Luke.
And this has been the Future Game Show at Gamescom 2024.
Right. Guys, I'm gonna stop it there, as I still haven't eaten dinner and I need to go and grab some food. So thanks for joining in. It's been a pleasure. It's been fun streaming again for the first time in 2 years, and we'll do it again soon at some point. Maybe. But no. Cool. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll talk to you all soon.